Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 516, The Motorway Crash, Upper Beginner. It was a cold grey morning on the M1 motorway. The road was busy with cars, vans and lorries. John, a 35-year-old delivery driver, was in his white van. He was tired after a long week of work. The radio played soft music, and John sipped his coffee, trying to stay awake. Suddenly, a red car in front of John swerved. The driver, a young woman named Sarah, was looking at her phone. She didn't see the lorry slowing down ahead. Her car hit the lorry's back with a loud bang. John slammed his brakes, but it was too late. His van crashed into Sarah's car. Behind him, more cars skidded and bumped into each other. The motorway became a mess of twisted metal and broken glass. Sarah sat in her car, shaking. Her airbag had opened and her nose was bleeding. She felt scared but was not badly hurt. John climbed out of his van, his heart racing. He saw smoke coming from Sarah's car and ran to help. "Are you okay?" he shouted, opening the door. Sarah nodded, tears in her eyes. John helped her out and led her to the side of the road. Other drivers stopped and called 999. Within minutes, the sound of sirens filled the air. Police cars, ambulances and fire engines arrived. Blue lights flashed and emergency workers moved quickly. A police officer, PC Harris, took charge. "Stay back, everyone," he shouted, directing traffic to keep people safe. Paramedics ran to Sarah and checked her. "You're lucky," one said, "just a few cuts and bruises." They gave her a blanket and took her to the ambulance. John had a sore neck, so the paramedics checked him too. They said he should go to hospital for an x-ray. Other drivers had small injuries like cuts from glass, but no one was seriously hurt. Firefighters checked the crashed vehicles. Sarah's car was leaking petrol, so they sprayed foam to stop a fire. They used big tools to cut open a car door where a man was stuck. He was scared but safe once they freed him. The lorry driver was fine but angry. "She was on her phone," he told PC Harris, pointing at Sarah. The police took notes and spoke to witnesses. The motorway was closed. Traffic backed up for miles. Police set up cones and signs to redirect cars. A recovery truck arrived to move the damaged vehicles. The lorry was dented but could drive away. Sarah's car and John's van were towed to a garage. Workers in yellow jackets swept up glass and cleared debris from the road. PC Harris spoke to Sarah. "You need to be honest," he said. Sarah admitted she was texting. The police said she might face a fine or lose her driving license. John felt sorry for her but was glad no one was badly hurt. He called his boss to explain why he couldn't finish his deliveries. By late afternoon, the motorway was open again. The emergency teams packed up and left. Drivers started moving, and the road was quiet once more. Sarah sat in the hospital, waiting for her family. She promised herself she'd never use her phone while driving again. John went home, thankful to be alive. The crash was a warning for everyone. The motorway is no place for mistakes. Vocabulary notes. Swerve, verb. Definition. To suddenly change direction, especially when driving, to avoid hitting something. Example. Suddenly a red car in front of John swerved. Additional examples. The cyclist swerved to avoid a dog in the path. She swerved her car to miss the pothole in the road. Similar words. Veer, to change direction suddenly, often used for vehicles or movement, e.g. the truck veered off the road. Dodge, to quickly move to avoid something, e.g. he dodged the ball coming towards him. Turn sharply, to make a quick, sharp change in direction, e.g. the driver turned sharply to avoid the crash. Slam, verb. Definition. To push or close something with great force, or to hit something hard. Example. John slammed his brakes, but it was too late. Additional examples: she slammed the door in anger. The car slammed into the wall during the race. Similar words: bang, to hit or close something with a loud noise, e.g. he banged the table with his fist. Crash, to hit something violently, often with damage, e.g. the bike crashed into the fence. Smash, to hit or break something with force, e.g. the window smashed when the ball hit it. Siren, noun, definition: a device that makes a loud sound, often used on emergency vehicles like ambulances or police cars. Example: within minutes the sound of sirens filled the air. Additional examples: the siren woke everyone in the neighborhood. I heard a police siren coming closer. Similar words: alarm, a loud sound or device that warns people, e.g. the fire alarm rang in the building. Horn, a loud sound made by a vehicle to warn others, e.g. the car's horn beeped loudly. Wail, a long, high sound often describing a siren or cry, e.g. the siren's wail echoed through the city. Debris, definition: broken pieces of something like rubbish or parts left after an accident. Example: workers in yellow jackets swept up glass and cleared debris from the road. Additional examples: after the storm, debris covered the streets. The builders cleared debris from the construction site. Similar words: rubble, broken pieces of stone or building materials, e.g. the earthquake left rubble everywhere. Wreckage, the remains of something destroyed like a car or plane, e.g. the wreckage of the plane was scattered across the field. Litter, small pieces of rubbish left in public places, e.g. please don't leave litter on the beach. Witness, noun, definition: a person who sees an event like an accident or crime and can describe what happened. Example: the police took notes and spoke to witnesses. Additional examples: the witness told the police what she saw during the robbery. He was a witness to the car accident on the corner. Similar words: bystander, someone who is nearby when something happens but is not involved, e.g. a bystander called for help after the crash. Onlooker, a person who watches an event without taking part, e.g. onlookers gathered to see the parade. Spectator, someone who watches an event often planned like a sports game, e.g. spectators cheered at the football match. Story written by Grok 3 AI, image created by Grok 3 AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you.
Hello, this is Steve. If you enjoyed the story, please would you take the time to leave a meaningful comment and click on the like icon. If you want to know when the next story has been uploaded, please click on the notify bell icon to be notified. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and tell your English learning friends so they can benefit too. Thank you.